Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm shooting this video a little out of sequence, and it's a little kind of everywhere because I kind of wasn't planning on doing this. This isn't something I normally do because I usually feel a little awkward with the camera in my face, but we're gonna go with it and see what happens. Besides, it's just stupid cold outside. You can't run any cars, or at least I can't, or at least I'm not. So here's a little video with some of the clips of some stuff I took along the way. I didn't take videos of me cutting like L brackets. I just kind of threw some stuff together so you guys could get an idea of what I did. If you got any questions, just ask me. I'll share the knowledge I got. I don't care. We're all in this to have fun, or at least that's what it's supposed to be. So thanks for tuning in, and check out the rest of the video. And if you want to see how I put this together, and stay tuned for more, because this thing's gonna be fun. Oh, and one more thing. I'd like to thank Billy Centennial and Chris Bate for some of the stuff they've donated to me in the past that has gone into this vehicle here. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your hand-me-downs. And as far as the body, this particular body, I got it from the idea from a guy on Instagram. I think it's Brian's RC Adventures, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, I wanted a UDR, but I didn't want to spend UDR prices, at least not yet. And I just kind of made my own UDR or drag truck, whatever you want to call it. So thanks, guys. Huh? Okay, right here in this next clip, you can see where the factory wheelbase is before I cut the factory pan. And you can see, of course, where the wheelbase will be. Now, factory slash is about a 13-inch wheelbase from axle stud to axle stud. This one measures out at a whopping 22. That's 558.8 millimeters for you metric guys. Now that's with the drag pack wheels. When I put on the Swamper tires, I have to raise the front end just a little bit to clear the fenders, and it comes out about 22.5 inches. And for you metric guys, that's 571.5 millimeters. Look at all the education in this show. Okay, I didn't have the camera rolling for this, but after measuring once and cutting twice, I got the wheelbase to where I want it to be. Now it's just time to go ahead and start screwing the L brackets in. Things that mesh together well. Peanut butter and jelly, diamond plate and trucks. All right, guys, here's a quick rundown. What I did is I first started off, I did a long travel conversion kit, if you want to call it that, with the regular slash. And I used, these are the front arms right here. One pair of those. Those for the turnbuckles. Here's for the rear. And I used 2 sets of these. You want to get 2 sets of those. And I went ahead and got 2 sets of these drive shafts as well. You may have other stuff in your arsenal, but this is the stuff I used just to do the long travel kit. Then I went ahead and cut it in half, as you saw. And there's my diamond plate chassis. Nice and shiny. Well, for now anyway. All right, back on the top side, you'll see I got the L brackets all with 4mm hardware. Went ahead and gave them a good polish. I'm gonna rock the VXL system for now. And as far as mounts go, I used in the rear, it's an RPM, it's an old Emax mount. And I did the same thing for the front. I used the arms for the old Emax mounts. And then I just basically used, I think that's a DR10 body post. Screwed them together and linked them with a piece of stainless. And it's actually good. It's strong enough. You'll see when I get it all together. It gives it enough flex, but it still holds everything where it needs to be. All right, fast forward just a couple weeks. I got the body painted and I got it all put together. I started with the shock tuning a little bit. I ended up adding some 8-scale shocks to it. That would be 8-scale buggy shocks. Some heavy springs. Because before I had the good old Traxxas shocks, which worked fine before I did everything to it. But now you can actually, it actually does what it's supposed to. All right, in the front, you can see in here, I got the short Traxxas fronts, some orange springs. They work okay. But as soon as the weather cooperates, there gotta be some nice GTR shocks. A little bit stiffer, should work better with the bigger wheels and tires that I'm gonna be putting on it. This is the drag pack. But like I said, we have to wait for some better weather, and then we can get to experiment and see which works best. Even got my light bar up in there. It should look cool.